Hi art friends, so we're back with another painted paper session. What I'm going to do today is just do some more painted paper things for you to see and talk about our project that we're going to be doing next week. We're going to be decorating a file folder booklet that has little pockets and things in it, and we'll be making some little cards and stuff to go in there. Or, and you know, if you don't have a file folder, you can use something else. But our theme is going to be like a springtime outdoor flower, butterfly, bird type thing. So you might want to keep that in mind when you're painting your papers. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use blues and greens for mine. Just to kind of, in my little book, it'll kind of represent the sky and the grass. Feel free to do it however you would like, because it is your painted paper. So I'm just going to get started with some, I think I'm going to use this turquoise color blue first. And I kind of want to play around with, let's see, I think I want to make it a little bit lighter. No, I don't, because my water is going to do that. Never mind. So I'm going to dip a little bit in here, and I'm using a book page again. And I'm gonna, there we go. I'm gonna do a light turquoise, and then I'm gonna do I'm gonna use the same color without diluting it, so it'll be a little bit darker, and it'll just give the illusion of some texture and interest to it. It won't be, it won't be super distinct, because I'm gonna see how that works, how it looks when it's not super saturated with colors, to where it has just kind of like a hint of like background shapes and things. So I'm curious to see how that will come out. So when we do painted paper, it's a tongue twister for me. When we do painted paper, it's very experimental and very relaxing, just to see where your imagination takes you. And it does not have to take a lot of thought and put a lot of thought behind it. It's just, let's see what this does, and not even think about it, just do it. So I also have this, also grabbed Q-tips as one of my mark making. So I thought maybe we'd just do some marks with just the straight up turquoise, no water. And it's just going to be like, barely see it. Just to see what that looks like. That's kind of fun. So down here you can see it a little bit more, where it's a little bit lighter. So that's going to be a fun, different kind of thing here. Just very, oops, sorry, I think I hit the camera. Very light. Not even sure if you can tell on the camera what it looks like, but it's just some light dots around on this turquoise color. I think this color is really pretty. I might do another one with this color. All right, so I'll kind of put it up here a little bit so you can kind of see. So it's got some dots that are very subtle, and you can only see them a little bit. And that's going to make fun page. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull in this scrap of cardstock I had, just because I had this scrap. And I'm going to put some more of this turquoise color. And this time I'm going to make marks with the white paint. Well, I forgot to get water. Gotta get water on my brush. Okay, so I'm going to do this turquoisey color. Oh, I love turquoise. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to make some white marks with the white paint. And the fun about this is sometimes you never know what kind of marks you're going to get with the objects that you choose. So it's fun to try different kind of random things to see what comes of it. And then after this, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use 2 different colors. Or maybe I'll do a rainbow effect. That might be fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's my turquoise. Alright, now for my white, I'm going to use this fun little, found this little oval shape that was another empty chapstick container. It's a different kind, so it's got this cool oval shape. So I'm going to do I'm going to dip this in the white paint like that. I'm going to do some oval marks. Ooh, that's fun. And I'm not putting them all the same way, going randomly. We can even overlap some. That's cool. Ooh, I need to get some more paint. This would probably make a really cool flower too. I bet we could use this to make a flower. Oh, dropping it everywhere. Depending on how dark you want it, you can do some, like when you first stamp it, it'll be darker, and then as you stamp more, it gets lighter. So you can load it up with paint however many times you want. This one's really fun. I really like this one. Putting some on the edges so it looks like some are hanging off. Okay, so we've used up our white, so we're going to let this dry. And now I want to do, let's see, I want to wipe this off first. And then we're going to do, let's see, I want to try this burlap too. So maybe, I think that might look cool. I have an idea. I want to do a light green, and then I want to do a dark green with some of this burlap texture. Let's see what that looks like. So I am going to lighten the green a bit with white, just because I want this one to be a little bit lighter than, see, I have some white right here already on here, a little bit left over. So I want it to just be lighter so that the dark green color will show more texture, because I think it might look like a cool grass effect if we use that burlap. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of water. Yeah, that is a nice, so if you lighten up your green with some white, you'll get this nice spring green effect. I need to put some more white right here to get some more. Just, I think you can see I'm just mixing in some green and white, because I like, this is a pretty green, but I wanted it lighter so that when we do our darker texture on top, it'll really show up well. So there we go. So I'm doing white, just a light green. It's a nice springy pastel green. That'll be really neat in our spring file folder project we're going to make. don't forget to be saving your junk mail, because when you get junk mail and stuff, I can even show you some fun things to do with envelopes. I might do that as another project. But if you get a bunch of any kind of cool junk mail, like mail outs, political flyers, whatever, you can make stuff out of them. It's really cool. So we're gonna get so we've got all of our green here. Our paper is all covered with the green, and now we're gonna play and see what this burlap texture gives us. Okay, so I'm gonna put some green here, and I'm thinking I'm gonna lay this out like this, and maybe, let's see, if you have, like, I'm thinking maybe like a palette knife thing. If you have a knife, even just a plastic knife, you can kind of, let's see if that'll work. If we get this in here, into the, oh yeah, that's neat. Okay, watch. So you kind of just hold it in a spot, and you can put it like that, and then when you take it off, that's fun. Let's see, I want to do a little bit, I want it a little bit more distinct. Let's see if I can take some of this burlap pieces, like some of the strings out. So watch. Like make the holes bigger. So I'm just pulling. See how I'm just pulling this thread out? But not that one. I'm doing like every other thread. I don't know if you can tell. But if you have burlap and you want to do texture with it, see, it was kind of close together, so I'm going to try it this way. May or may not work. I've never tried it this way. We're going to see. Alright, so now I have where I've got some more texture, some more space here, so it might not look so, well, not sure that's working either. But hey, it's all about experimenting, which is what we're doing. We're just playing because it's fun. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, doesn't look any different. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to try something else now. I'm going to try blotting it. Like, I wonder what texture we'll get if I dip the burlap in paint. Ah, okay, see, that's neat, and you can, that's even easier. Oh, I like that. Yep. See, that looks like grass. I don't know what that noise is. Okay, I've got little burlap strands. That's alright. So if we, and you can go over the same spot and it lightens it. Oh, this is cool. It's kind of similar to what a sponge would do, I think. I didn't have any sponges, but I like this burlap. I like the texture it's leaving. And you can kind of see the little squares in it. Not spreading it. Ooh, that's too much. I'm blotting it on. And that way it kind of gives you some of that. I am jiggling that camera. Sorry about that. Let me lift it up like this. Maybe that doesn't jiggle. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, so I'm going to call that one good. So I've got that. And I'm going to move that to the side. Okay, now I'm going to get a book page again, and I'm going to do some blue. Let me switch out plates here. I'm going to do some blue on this one, and then I'm going to use white on top of this one as well, because it'll be an interesting, I know what shape I want, I know what thing I want to try next that I have. It's a thread spool. which is interesting because it has a fun shape. So I want to see what that would look like with white on the blue. Okay. All right. And then after this, I have another idea. We'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna wipe that off real quick. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab some white. And I'm gonna spread it out with my finger to get a thin layer that I can dip the spool of thread, the old thread spool in. So see that? I'm thinking it'll give us that cool texture, that cool shape. So let's see. Oops. It looks like a wheel. That's fun. So this is really cool. Interesting shape. So we can get with this. I also see like orange slices. If you did this with orange paper, or orange paint, it would make some cool orange slices, or lime or lemon slices with green and yellow paint. Okay, so that's fun. I could do this forever. It's fun making all these different painted papers. Okay, I need to wipe this off so it doesn't dry on here. And then I'm going to try, I think we're going to try one more thing. And then I can't wait to see what y'all do. Alright, so one more thing. I'm going to do rainbow across the page. So, let me see. So I need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and I need to find a purple color. I'm going to use this one, and we'll go with that. Okay, so I'm going to put a tiny bit of each of these colors. I don't think I'm going to need much, since I'm going to do a stripe of each, and then I don't know what I'm going to, I think I'll use white on top to mark. I don't know what shape I want to use. Oh, I see something I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried the pipe cleaner. Alright, where's my brush? In the water. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get some red. Like that. And then I'm just going to rinse it. I'm not going to wipe it. I'm going to get orange here. Okay. And then we're going to get yellow. Alright. Then I'm going to do some green. Do it fast like that, it kind of blends in your colors. Oops, I went way too much green into that yellow. That's okay. Alright, and then the blue. Okay, and then the purple. So you can also do multiple colors on a page like that. So now we've got rainbow here. And then what I'm going to do, gotta get my brush clean. Don't want the paint to stick. Okay, I need to rinse it out some more. Alright. And what we're going to do is I'm going to I'm going to try this pipe cleaner and see what kind of texture we get. Okay. So it's just, I don't know, it was just like this. So I'm just going to dip it in this white, and I'm going to just make it go across the page in a diagonal, because I think that's pretty neat. Okay. So make you some more painted papers. Use some fun spring colors, rainbow colors if you want. Experiment with different mark making tools, and post a picture so we can see all your wonderful papers. And then next week we will use our papers to make our little file folder book. Okay, see y'all next time. Bye bye.